Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Overton adventure. Dan and I decided to hike the entire Centennial Trail, 124 miles through South Dakota's Black Hills. And based on the clouds you see threatening rain, it seems like it's going to be an adventurous trip. Come along with us, and I hope we'll have a wonderful time.
Coincidentally, this is the same weekend as the Sturgis motorcycle rally. So we've been seeing a lot of motorcyclists lately.
Yeah, my camera is only so...
Look at all the motorcycles.
So, Deanna, why do you want to hike the Centennial Trail?
The Centennial Trail, being 124 miles, is my first Thru-Hike, and I think it's a good ease into long distance hiking. And it is a beautiful way to see the Black Hills, this part of the country, before we head back to California.
We have arrived at the starting point of the Centennial Trail. We're heading into the Wind Cave Visitor Center to pick up a backcountry permit, because even when you want to go into the middle of nowhere, there's always a little paperwork to do. We have arrived at the trailhead of the Centennial Trail, which runs all the way in the south from Wind Cave National Park up through Custer, right by Mount Rushmore, a lot of beautiful other sights and lakes, all the way in the north to Bear Butte State Park. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, here we are, mile 1, in a beautiful meadow with rain threatening to make it more green than it already is. Wish us luck on the next 124. All right, we have reached the end of Wind Cave National Park, and we are now entering Custer State Park. Well, you can't hold enough water to carry yourself for 124 miles, so sometimes you gotta fill it up from the creek and then filter it. Tastes good, right?
Delicious.
Oh yeah.
Spring water.
As you may be able to see, South Dakota's Custer State Park is known for its wild roaming bison. Good morning, sports fans. Well, we stopped videotaping pretty late in the evening because we got tired. So here's what you missed. We got lost for about 45 minutes or so. We left the trail and didn't realize it for a while. Had to find it again. In the process of finding the trail, we came across another herd of bison. Don't approach bison. And so one of the moms charged me a few steps. Don't approach bison. After that, just some humdrum camp food, a decent night's sleep until about 4 a.m. when there was a decent sized storm. Not too much rain, luckily, but a heck of a lot of wind and lightning. And now I'm making breakfast. So coffee's on the way and oatmeal. All right, here's day 2. This is Scott Overton with a day 2 feelings update. Deanna, how are you feeling?
Really sore.
Can you be more specific?
My hips, my back, my foot has a blister on it. Just overall soreness. This is trying.
It's a trying time. Any insights from day 1 that's going to help you with day 2?
A lighter pack, which Scott took a lot of the food.
We have reached a small sign of civilization. Fire road, we're crossing. All right, we made it to our lunch spot on day 2, French Creek Campground. And it's warm, I'm sweaty, so I'm gonna dip my feet in the water. Oh my gosh, that is glorious. Now what? Yep. This hill here is one of the worst hills I have ever had to climb. Gravelly, slippy, sun-baked, and just miserable hills. If you guys have any unkind thoughts, feel free to send them that way. I call it Unfaithful Hill. I'm pretty sure that it just killed my wife. Poor thing. Well, if that hill was hellish, then you can call this heavenly. Well, Deanna's shoes started giving her some trouble. So we decided to hitchhike into Custer, South Dakota. Went to a nice outdoor store where the people very helpfully found us some good shoes. And then we shipped off the Brooks Caldera. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, Brooks.
We won't miss you. And say hello to the Ultra Lone Pines. Ow! We've been making good progress since we switched Deanna's shoes out in Custer. And we have a little surprise. We're getting close to Mount Rushmore. Less than a mile away from Mount Rushmore and dinner. We made it. We walked all the way to Mount Rushmore from Custer State Park today. Oh boy. The food here is pretty good.
From sea to shining.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we were a little too tired after dinner and the lighting of Mount Rushmore to do more miles, so we decided to camp pretty close. Say hello. This trail's a little overgrown. We've been getting a lot of wilderness resupplies with raspberry bushes. There's almost nothing better than fresh off the vine raspberries. Some beautiful rock formations jutting up. All right, we got to Horse Thief Lake. We took a little swim and then we dried and cleaned off. Now let's see the damage.
So this is some of the stuff that's gone wrong on our backpacking trip. As you can see, I've developed a pretty good blister there that I had to lance open and drain. Another really big blister here.
Ooh.
And these areas are to prevent hot spots from becoming blisters. And then of course poison ivy.
Ooh.
All the red is from poison ivy.
Nice. Not too bad. Shh, look. It's a couple of wild animals. Danger? No danger. Ooh, Echo. I'm going a little bit off trail because I suspect a view. Not bad. Have we mentioned yet that some of these mountain climbs are steep, long, and terrible? Well, if not, they are. We are almost near the highest point of the entire trail on the Centennial. If you look over there, way down in the valley, we climbed up from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some true American heroes. Brian and Francie picked us up and took us around to help us find a campsite tonight. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Little trail magic, doing God's work. Thank you guys.
Amen.
I appreciate you. I love you. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a campfire. And we have dinner almost ready. All right, start of day 5 on the Centennial Trail. We got ourselves an official campsite at Sheridan Lake. Thank you once again to Brian and Francie for a random act of kindness for giving us a ride after a tough hike, tough miles. And today should be a little easier, a little more moderate trail. So, starting off with a good view. We have some company on the trail. Some beautiful cream-colored cows hanging out in the trees. And a bull. Oh boy, that's a bull. We have decided that it's time for bath number 2. Because we were getting a little hot and sweaty. And this water is cold.
This water is bone-chillingly cold.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we were doing a little night hike section of the Centennial to make up a couple of miles. Oh, here we are. Don't want to blind you. There's my light. Hi there. There's Deanna. We're heading north.